Hello from Poem with Purpose. So, I am excited to be recording my first podcast episode. This is Poem with Purpose, LLC. My name is Dr. Diana Dixon. I am a doctor of public administration, a certified lactation counselor, and a certified breastfeeding specialist. I started Poem with Purpose on May 31st of 2021, but I have always been about helping breastfeeding families to reach their pumping goals. So regardless if you are a family that is exclusively pumping or pumping in addition to nursing, Pump with Purpose is a safe space for you. So I want to let you know a little bit about me. I am on my second pumping journey for almost 29 months now. I am tandem feeding, which means providing breast milk to both of my sons. I have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they are both getting breast milk. So my pumping journeys have not been the easiest, but it's always been worth it. And through starting this business, I really realized that the pumping community needs an advocate, a safe space, quality education and care, and that is what I'm here to provide. So what does that mean? So I started my first pumping journey not by choice. It was by force. Basically, my first son pooped in the sack and he had to be resuscitated at birth, and we were separated. He went to the NICU for almost 3 days, and so I had to start pumping right away. And I tried to nurse. It just wasn't working. I got the tongue tie and lip tie released in the care of a pediatric dentist through a laser, and it was still tough. I was still trying to nurse. And then my husband said, "Why are you doing this to yourself?" Even 3 months in, I still had so much mom guilt. I was still trying until one day I went to nurse my son and he laughed in my face. Pumping was going well. I was already producing well over what he was needing. I had a supply that ended up pumping for my first journey for 9 months until I got pregnant with my second son. And I already had an additional 3 months of milk in the freezer for him. So I don't know why I did it to myself, but it was just something about that mom guilt, that point where I really, really wanted to be successful at something, and I tried my hardest, but it did not happen. So I ended up exclusively pumping on that first journey for the full 9 months with the extra 3 months of milk to get him to H1. And then I had my second son, and he was not only tongue-tied, lip-tied, he was also buckle-tied. So it was like the trifecta. And we went on, and I did try to nurse him as well. It was not successful. I got his tongue-tie, lip tie and buckle tie released at like 2 weeks on my birthday, and he it still was a struggle. But I knew pumping this time, I was already at an oversupply. I was already providing him and my older son with any of my oversupply, and so my baby would get everything that he needed for the day, and then any extra that I produced would go in the refrigerator, and I would give it to my older son the next day. I still froze, I still have a freezer full of milk now, but definitely the oversupply went to my oldest son. And so I've been on this journey, and then I wanted to wean around May of 2021, and I really struggle with weaning. That is something that we don't talk about a lot, the emotional struggle that weaning occurs when you're trying to wean. And the first time was easy because I knew I wanted to get pregnant, and so I weaned, and I was able to get pregnant, and all was well. I didn't really have the emotional tie because I was able to get pregnant. And so the second journey was like, what is going on with me? So then I decided to get my certified lactation counselor certificate, and then my certified breastfeeding certificate, and then Pump with Purpose was born. And Pump with Purpose came out of a place of strategic thought, even down to the name. It was passion turned purpose. So I've helped so many breastfeeding families. But then, it was really like, I want to do this. I got tired of hearing, you should write a book, or you should start a business. So I'm like, let me just start this and just see what happens. And so Poem with Purpose was born. I am so excited to be on this journey, helping assisting education wise, as well as being an advocate, offering assistance to the pumping community. And so literally I am still pumping for both of my boys. I really, was told by so many people, you will not be able to do this long term. You are wasting your time. You won't be successful. And I did all of that and more. It will tell people all the time, like, nursing didn't work well for me, but if I did, I wouldn't have lasted as long as I have. Like, I actually enjoy pumping. I enjoy helping people. Even if they don't love pumping, I still enjoy helping them because I really believe that in breast milk, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. And so I've, so tired of the most inaccurate information or being dismissed. Go buy this breast pump. It's a popular brand, but that doesn't mean it's right for that person. And so that is why I'm here. I offer so much education. I've done so much, and I'm so proud of it in such a short amount of time because I really believe in this with my whole heart. And so literally, I have a website that has been set up. I have a logo. It was strategic in thought, even in the logo with the pump, the word pump, it looks like tubing, and then it has 2 bottles on each end. And if you strategically, depending on how your body is positioned, it, can cover both of your breasts, on the outside. So it's literally pumping on a t-shirt in general as well. And so even the colors, I am a woman of color. And so I have a strong passion, turn purpose, also helping the Black community in that our numbers are the lowest. And, sometimes it helps if you see people that look like you, in a stigmatized or, a lot of trauma that is associated with it. So I'm all about helping all people, no matter what. But there is a safe space, a spot for me to really help to improve the numbers of breastfeeding rates in the Black community. And so from that, is strategic in nature as well. And so Pump with Purpose was born. I have a website that is www.pumpwithpurpose.com. But from there, I have just been doing so much, and I needed a space that I can house all of that, as well as all the other things that Pump with Purpose has going on. And so from there, I also have a link tree. The link tree is at the bottom of my website, but also on all of my social media platforms. And that is a place where you can go to book a premier virtual lactation counseling session. So you can book online. I have my schedule there. I also offer pumping for lactation and birth professionals to help them. Anyone that, if you go through the education process of getting anything in lactation, that pumping is lacking. And so it was my goal to assist the lactation and birth community with anything that they need associated with pumping to help them do their job better. So I offer counseling sessions for them as well. I also do brand consulting and collaboration, where I'm working with brands as an advisor, helping them with, marketing, helping them figure out, what product or service could help benefit the pumping community. Talking through their strategy, what's needed, what's lacking in products, what's lacking in the community. So I do that as well. I also help other business professionals start a lactation private practice. In getting my certified lactation counselor, I did not know all that was entailed in it. And getting a private practice where you are held to HIPAA, having secure mechanisms to be able to have a lactation private practice, it's also very important. So I offer that service as well. And then I have my Pump with Purpose website that has, the website, a free guide for subscribing to the mailing list. I have a little bit about me. I have my services that I offer, including the lactation counseling sessions for prenatal, postnatal, all virtual, pumping for lactation and birth workers, also virtual. I also offer breast pump rentals, where you can rent a Medela Symphony or a Amina Platinum as well, as a part of my services. And I also have a full merchandise shop that has at least 30 products in it now, ranging from, apparel for adults, children, mugs, coasters, pumping cover, journal bags, just anything. I have bottle bottle bands as well as cup bands that can go on, and it says Pump with Purpose hashtag breast milk. That's my baby. That's something very important to me. I was always tired of people assuming that I had didn't have breast milk in my bottle, and so that's a way to show that as well. I have also used so many things from pumping products, and so just started my own line in a way as well, just to help with that. I've owned 35 pumps, well over 35 pumps to date, close to 40 now, and well over 100 products. I have at least 30 some pumps in my inventory where I go over pumping and how to do it, as including tutorials on, not just go buy this is what you need, and that's all that they are provided. I also really help the pumping community with products and recommend them, and also have networks as well. I'm a part of the Be Her Village network you will find on my link tree, as well as the Born Beer network. And if you want to leave me a Google review or a Yelp review from my social media content, if you enjoy it, or if you have a session with me, feel free to leave me a Google or Yelp review. I have five social media platforms. So those are there as well. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest. So feel free to follow me along there as well. I have affiliate links and discount codes, including an Amazon storefront, as well as at least close to 30 affiliates that I work with. And so some of them are affiliate links where I do get a small commission at no cost to you, but please understand that my quality care and what I recommend, it is personalized care and based on your goals, preferences, and lifestyle. So I don't just push products. I literally listen to you and really try to understand, because I've used so many products, what could be beneficial to help you reach your pumping goals. And so despite the fact that I may receive a small commission, that does not take away from my quality care and recommendations when I'm choosing something. If you do not decide to purchase anything from the link tree, please understand that I just want you to reach your pumping goals, that I already have owned so many products, used them. So I literally want to pass those savings on to you, savings ranging from 10 to 20%, depending on the link. Some of them are just discount codes. They are not, affiliate links. So it just depends, but it definitely want to promote that I do have the option to get affiliate links and discount codes to help you save money as well. So that is the link tree as well that I offer for Pump with Purpose. And I am just so very excited to come to you with all things pumping. So I've expanded my services as well. So if you visit the link tree, that site is linktr.ee/Pump with Purpose. You will also see my secure portal, where if you are interested in booking a session, I have 3 sizes. So I have a short session, a standard session, as well as a full session. The short session is for quick questions, something that can be answered in 15 minutes, probably more product based, maybe flange fitting, items like that can be booked in 15-minute session. If you want a standard session, which covers my areas of focus, that's on my website. Any of those topics are eligible, and maybe even a couple of topics, just depending on how much information you need on those. Those are more topics like weaning, return to work plans, going through milk supply concerns, pumping issues, those type of things can be booked with a standard session. And then I have my full session. Those are the 60-minute sessions. So if you are a new parent and need, how to learn about pumping, if you are a nursing parent and, want to add pumping to your journey and really want to get the beginning, the basics, like what do I need to do to be successful, then I highly recommend a full session. But don't let that discourage you. If you book and then you need more time, we could always find a spot on my schedule to add in any additional sessions that are needed. So please understand that Pump with Purpose is here to be a safe space for the pumping community. I enjoy on my social media platforms, all 5 of them. I have different tips, tricks, reviews. Pump reviews are very important to me. I do detailed pump reviews on assembly, my initial thoughts on them, if you want any type of pump comparisons or, what pump is best for you, please feel free to book a session. That is very, very personalized to me. Anything that's personalized care, I always recommend booking a session because I need to know, what you're using, what your goals, your preferences are, your lifestyle. So, depending on, what you do all day, that may depict and may change my mind, about, what products, pumps I would recommend. And so always recommend, booking a session to help you reach your pumping goals. So I just wanted to pop on. This is my first podcast episode. I also have a blog as well that will correspond with this. So my goal is to produce a blog and podcast episode at least monthly. And so from there, they will kind of correspond in nature with the topic. And so that is what this is. I'm a little behind on my December. This Hello from Pump with Purpose was my December blog post, but I'm, life has happened with all that's going on. So I'm a little behind, but my goal is to have a blog and podcast corresponding posts in each and every month. So based on topic. So if you have something you're interested in, definitely feel free to follow me. I'm very open to topics as well. If something you would like for me to discuss, please feel free to let me know. So this is a very quick hello from Pump with Purpose, letting you know all about all things pumping with Pump with Purpose, how I got started, why I'm here, and all of my offerings. So again, I look forward to working and getting to know the Pump with Purpose community on all different social media platforms, as well as podcasts, as well as blog. I'm always open to meeting and talking with different people to help them reach their pumping goals. So again, just wanted to let you know a little bit about me, and I look forward to you tuning in to my podcast. So until next time, we'll pump with purpose.